Have you ever pondered the security of your web applications? Well, there's no better time than now to delve into a critical web application vulnerability known as Broken Authentication. This vulnerability holds the dubious honor of being the second entry in the OWASP Top 10 list of web application security risks from 2017. Broken authentication is a term that represents a spectrum of issues, all stemming from the exploitation of weaknesses in an application's authentication and session management mechanisms. This exploitation allows unauthorized individuals to gain access to sensitive functionalities or data. Let's start with the first common issue: weak passwords. If an application doesn't enforce strong password policies, or worse still, allows default weak or easily guessable passwords, it becomes a sitting duck for attackers. They can exploit this weakness by trying out common passwords or using brute force attacks to gain unauthorized access to user accounts. Next, we have insecure authentication methods, storing passwords in plain text, using weak hashing algorithms, or transmitting sensitive data without encryption. All these can lead to a compromise of user accounts. Then there are session management issues. Improper handling of sessions, including weak session IDs not expiring sessions properly or failing to invalidate sessions after logout, can lead to session hijacking or fixation. Also, we need to consider credentials exposure. Storing sensitive data like passwords, API keys, or other credentials insecurely, whether in the code, configuration files, or databases, can expose them to unauthorized access. Finally, account enumeration can be a problem. Poorly designed error messages or login mechanisms that behave differently based on whether an account exists can lead to account enumeration, enabling attackers to identify valid usernames or emails. To mitigate these vulnerabilities, developers and organizations should follow a few key security best practices. These include enforcing strong password policies and utilizing multi-factor authentication, implementing secure authentication protocols, and using strong encryption methods for data transmission, managing sessions properly, avoiding storing sensitive information in plain text, and validating all user inputs thoroughly. Remember, regular security assessments, code reviews, and staying updated on the latest security practices are crucial in addressing and preventing broken authentication vulnerabilities in web applications. In conclusion, secure authentication and session management are not just nice-to-haves, but essential components of web application security. Broken authentication is a serious vulnerability that can lead to significant compromises of user accounts and sensitive data. As we continue to build and use web applications, it's vital to keep these issues in mind and take the necessary steps to ensure our applications are secure.